He's a little bitch, basically. His mom forces him to do stuff, and he doesn't have the balls to say no. That's it. And I guess I feel sorry for him because he doesn't have balls. Everybody, I'm Dawn, one half of the Novel Universe podcast, but this is a new vlog for the week. It is May 23rd, 2022, and I am at work. I am a teen librarian. I work at a public library in Illinois, and today it's going to be a busy day. I'm not going to do a lot of vlogging today on Monday because we have a new staff member starting. I am a teen librarian, but I also I manage our makerspace, and I'll give you the tour one day. I manage our makerspace, and we just hired a new STEM librarian. It's not a technical term or a professional term, I should say. It's a term that we kind of made up here, but he will be doing STEM programming. It is his first day, and so yeah, I've been by myself for a really long time, and now I will be working with someone. So that's what I will be doing today. I will also be ordering books today, and I will be opening up Amazon boxes because it is the end of the fiscal year almost. So we have to have all of our budgets spent by June 30th, but our administration wants us to spend our money by May 31st. So that they could get all the paperwork done. So I've been trying to hurry up and spend the rest of my budget. So a lot of Amazon boxes have been coming in. I friggin' hate Amazon, but we have an account there, and my only option is Michael's. So I'll be opening up Amazon boxes today, and I'll be reading. I don't know what I'm gonna be reading. I have a lot of options on my Libby app, which I'll be talking to you guys about Libby. Hopefully you guys are doing Libby. It's either between why do I keep getting these titles mixed up? It is not Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I'll be either reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea or Hotel Magnifique. I don't know which one yet. One of those two I'll be reading today, and the other one I'll probably be reading at the end of the week. I'll be listening to it because I listen to books at work. All right, let's start our work day. This is your reminder to use your local library to download your audiobooks and ebooks. Hey, coworker. This is your weekly reminder. I'm gonna do this weekly. This is your weekly reminder that your local library also has ebooks and audiobooks that you can download for free. You might have to wait, gotta put stuff on hold still, but it's for free, and it is an app. It's called the Libby app, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple. You just download the app, search for the book you want, check it out or put it on hold. You will get a notification when your hold is ready, and you can read it on your phone, or you can connect your Libby to your Kindle. You can read it on your Kindle, or if it's an audiobook, just hit open audiobook and you may start listening. That is what I am doing for Hotel Magnifique. I am listening to it on the Libby app as an audiobook, and it was super simple. So check your local library to see if they have audiobooks and ebooks. They probably do, and get your stuff for free, guys. It is almost time for summer reading club. And libraries usually have summer reading for all ages, not just for kids. And even adults could win cool prizes. I'm the teen librarian, so our teens get treats. And they get big stuff too. This is like for completing the summer reading. The summer is a book talk summer. So they will get books that are featured on Book Talk or other books. They get free books when they register. Chances are you're an adult watching this. Your local library has summer reading for adults, and you do get prizes just for reading. You're going to be reading anyway, might as well get rewarded for it. Am I right? Okay, so I'm about 15% into Hotel Magnifique, and a couple thoughts. Let me put some lip gloss on. All right, lip gloss is on. Okay, couple thoughts about Hotel Magnifique. This is my fault, not the book's fault, but I thought, once again, I thought it was adult. It is not. It is YA. And I could immediately tell that it was YA within like the first 2 pages. Second thing, this is a nitpick. It's nitpicking time. If you listen to our podcast, we have a segment where it is nitpicking time. And it is nitpicking time for Hotel Magnifique. The second nitpick is that the author feels compelled to describe everyone's skin color. Like even insignificant characters that we will never ever see again. Bronze, beige, dark brown. I have never read a book where every minor character has a description of their skin tone. And it's like it's deliberate. It's like, look at me, I'm diverse. Look at me, I'm diverse. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's not so much is that it's important to the story. It's, look at me, I'm diverse. It's like, okay, we get it. You have brown people in your book. Nitpick number 3. I have lots of nitpicks, apparently. I didn't realize I had so many. One of the characters is 13, and she is a singer, but she's a little sexy. So she's like looking at men's crotches and like wagging her eyebrows like, oh, penis. I mean, I'm not trying to be a prude or anything, and I'm not a prude, but it's just weird as an adult to read a 13-year-old is like salivating at peen. It's weird. And at first I thought she was 18. She's 13. I was like, oh. Okay. My last nitpick of this segment is I hate this trope. This is the new, you're unlike other girls trope. It's where the main guy is like, oh, you're sassy. You spoke back to me with your sass. He's like, I like you, you're different because you're sassy. I'm over it already. It is giving me Caraval vibes, which it's supposed to because it's in the description for fans of Caraval. I was not a fan of Caraval. As a matter of fact, Caraval is one of the worst books I've ever read in my life. Sorry if you loved it. That book is trash. Sorry, it's trash. So hopefully it is not like Caraval. I just hope it's a better story. We'll see. Polaris is our catalog that we use at the library, and this is the catalog. This is the staff end of the catalog that you would use at your public library when you search for books. I need to order books. My L does not work on my laptop, and it's really annoying. So first I need to see if I own the book before I buy it. I do not own this book. I think I thought it was adult, and so I didn't. Baker and Taylor 360 is what we use to purchase our books. It is our manufacturer. And then I need to buy a hardcover. Just get one. I always buy hardcovers because hardcovers last longer. I do use Goodreads. To help me search for what books to buy. And I really just use it to see what is popular. Like, what are people excited to read? And I Kiss Shara Wheeler is whatever people are liking on Goodreads, chances are, you know, our teens are gonna like it too. They're gonna want it too. So I do not have it. So TikTok has definitely affected libraries as well. Book Talk, not just bookstores. As you saw in my first vlog, if not, it'll be somewhere. I had a book display about Book Talk books, and those books go out. And so right now, the hottest book on our shelf is Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I have already purchased 2. They immediately went out before they even got on the shelf. It was already on hold, and so they didn't even get on the shelf. And so I am going to have to purchase more because that book is popping. So is They Both Die in the End. That book is popping. Those 2 are the biggest ones, are the poppinest ones. So I'm gonna have to buy more copies of those books. And I'm happy to do it because as long as they're reading, hey, if I have to buy 10 copies of one book, I will.
Hello,
Can I have a medium caramel macchiato and a small orange juice? Hot.
You want the other coat?
Hot, please. That's all. I had a dentist appointment this morning, 7:30. My mouth feels a little weird. So I decided to treat myself to some McDonald's coffee. Oh, that was an experience. And makeup is on. Okay. I am about to go to work. I took an hour off because my mouth was still a little numb. It is starting to hurt. If it hurts, I'm gonna leave. If I'm talking a little weird, it's because my mouth is numb. Sorry. Not sorry. I am about 60% into Hotel Magnifique. I am hating all of it. It is a nominee for Worst Book of the Year. Mostly because it's just not an interesting story. It's supposed to be, I think we go into these books like this where we're expecting a carnival of interesting curiosities or, you know, absurdities, something like that. But in this book, we're really not getting any of that. It's focusing on 2 characters who I guess are the oddities, if you will. The guy who is in charge of the hotel and the other character who's in charge of part of the magic of the hotel. But whatever they do is not that odd. There's nothing cool about who they are, what they do. We've read it before. We've seen it before. when I go into reading the books like this, I expect to see some oddities and curiosities and people that have interesting abilities and interesting magic. And when I don't get it, I'm let down. And sometimes it's my fault for expecting something that I shouldn't. However, I'm able to shift my thought and still enjoy the book as the author intended. But if there's nothing to enjoy, then all I can focus on is what I'm not getting. And what I'm not getting is interesting, weird characters. So yeah, so that's happening. Secondly, the author is just really trying to find ways to get the two main characters together. So our main character, Johnny, and the love interest together. She's just trying to find ways of getting them alone so Johnny can bat her eyes at him and, oh, you're so hot. I don't care. I don't care. They're not meeting organically. You can tell the author is just trying to find ways of getting these two characters together. That's the whole story. Is the author trying to find a way to get these two characters alone together who are booty. They're not hot. I don't care about them. I'm not into their romance. It keeps happening the exact same way. So our main character, will be doing something she's not supposed to do or going somewhere where she's not supposed to go because she's unlike any other girl and she's just gonna go wherever she wants to. And then the love interest is like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in the kitchen. You're supposed to be cleaning rooms. And she's like, whoops. And then he's like, oh my God, someone's coming. Hurry, let's go hide in this closet. And then they hide in the closet alone. It's just that over and over and over again. This hotel is not Magnifique. I'm also reading Electric Idol, which is book 2 in the Sexy God series. I don't know the name of the series. And this one is about Psyche, I hope I'm saying that right, and Eros, who's the son of Aphrodite. Eros is a hitman for Aphrodite, and Psyche is a daughter of Demeter, and she's just trying to avoid being set up with Zeus. Because that's what Demeter does, apparently, is use her daughters to, like, try to find good marriages for them. The relationship is very similar to the first book. The first book was fake dating, where this one is fake marriage. Ooh, big difference. It's not a big difference. It's the same thing. Psyche, I like Psyche a little bit better than Persephone. She seems to have a little bit more personality than Persephone did. Eros, he's once again the misunderstood bad guy. Well, he's not misunderstood. He's a little bitch, basically. His mom forces him to do stuff, and he doesn't have the balls to say no. That's it. And I guess I feel sorry for him because he doesn't have balls. So far, it's fine. It was starting to get a little... But yeah, so today, I'm going into work a little bit late, and I don't know what I'm doing today. Hey, hi, hello, and I'm in pain. Whew. I am home from work. I think I stayed for... What time is it? It's 1:30. I stayed for 3.5 hours. The anesthesia wore off. Or it wasn't anesthesia. They gave me a local shot in the mouth. That shit wore off. And I'm in pain. So I'm going to go home. Well, I am home. I came home. However, while I was at work... Whew, ouch. I DNF'd Hotel Magnifique. There's no nuance. It's the same regurgitated story I've heard so many times. The carnival is not special or new or different or interesting. Same old, same old. And I gave up. I was listening to it on 3-speed, and I was just like, I don't even care anymore. But I'm about to go inside and lay down on the other side of my face because I'm in pain. And I took 3 Tylenol, and those Tylenol, my pain was like, what this supposed to do? Hopefully I fall asleep and the Tylenol kick in late and I can go to work tomorrow. Bye. All right, Ashley and I are getting ready to podcast. What are we doing? What book is it? Book of Night.
Dawn just showed up for the party.
I just showed up for the party. Here are my notes. Don't look at them because you should hear the podcast and to not look at my notes.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. All right, it's Friday. It's Friday. I don't work on Fridays. Our library is closed on Fridays. Many libraries are. And I found a bookstore. We don't really have bookstores around here. They all get shut down. So I Googled and I found a bookstore. It is by, I'm not going to tell you because then I'll tell you where I live. But yeah, I said I wasn't going to go into like bookstores because y'all don't want to see me do that. But I found a bookstore. I'm excited because we don't have bookstores around here. You have to go pretty far. I mean, I did have to drive like 15 minutes to get here, but it's where our closest shopping mall is. So I figured, hey, let's go in. Let's see what it's all about. bookstore that I went to, Second and Charles. This is what I got. Near Witch by V. Schwab. I, for some reason, thought this was her Netflix show. So I was like, ooh, I'll read it before I watch it, but it's not. It's not. That's okay. I like V. Schwab. I like her writing. So this is a book that I have not read by her, so I will definitely read it anyway. And then I got Good Girl's Guide to Murder because TikTok made me buy it. I love a good mystery. This is all the rage right now. And the final thing that I got was I needed a new mug. And as I've said before, I collect mugs. It's a murder. I also love Edgar Allan Poe. So, really excited about this. Is huge. This thing is, I don't know how many ounces this is, but this is not your typical mug size. So, this is my home mug. I have plenty of mugs at work. This is my home mug. I'll be drinking my tea at home with this and my coffee. That was all I got at the bookstore. Okay, so this is the type of reader that I am. I am amazed by all of you guys that go to the bookstore. You're like, ooh, a book. Let me read the back of it. This looks interesting. Let me spend $18 on it and take it home. Cross my fingers that I love it. And then what if I hate it? And it just sits on my shelf. And if I hate a book, I don't want to look at it. So I can't do that. I can't buy books sight unread. I have to read it first. And then if I like it, if I give it a 4 or 4.5 or 5, then I'll buy it. I don't know if it's the librarian in me who was like, ooh, look at all these free books I can just read first and then decide to buy. I don't know. That might be it. It might be because I'm cheap as hell. Who knows? All I know is I envy all of you that just go into bookstores like it's a library and just get a book because you like the cover and hope and pray that you love it. And then it just sits on your shelf and then you do an unhaul. I would never do an unhaul because I don't buy books that I haven't read. So yeah, that bookstore was a little overwhelming. At first, I thought they had mixed all the YA with the adult fiction. I was really sad about that because it was a lot and I did not feel like going through all of it. And I didn't come prepared, so I didn't have a list. I didn't know what authors. I was just like, it's not like I don't know books or anything. Obviously, I do. But when I got there, I was just like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. I just went in there and just like totally lost all memory of books and reading that I ever had for some reason. And then there was an oasis of young adult section. I was like, oh, thank God. Thank God. There's a young adult section because I was about to cry. And the way they had it, it's a bookstore that's attached to our mall. And so they're smart because they put the young adult books at the mall entrance. And they put the adult books at the street entrance. Very smart. Now I know. Now I know. But they had some really cool special editions. I wasn't prepared to spend that much money on it, so I didn't buy the Shadow and Bone special edition or the Darker Shade of Magic special edition. But other than that, that's my week. I am going to work today, but I'm not going to vlog because ain't nothing special going on today for me to vlog about. But enjoy your week, and thank you for joining me this week for my reading vlog of Hotel Magnifique. That was no Magnifique.